यूरोप, साउथ अमेरिका, अफ्रीका, ऑस्ट्रेलिया जो प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चन रख रहे हैं और हमारे साथ बने रहेंगे, क्योंकि ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट सेशन है। अगर आप यूपीएससी देने जा रहे हैं, अगर आप पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन में देने जा रहे हैं, और ये सेशन उनके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि क्वेश्चन पता नहीं किस तरह आता है। तो इसीलिए उनके सामने हम क्वेश्चन पैटर्न भी रखेंगे, एक्सप्लेन करेंगे क्यों हम इस आंसर को चुने। तो सबसे पहले जो आपके सामने क्वेश्चन है, द ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर डज नॉट पास थ्रू। देखिए, इस तरह क्वेश्चन बहुत बार आ चुके हैं और बहुत बार आ रहा है आजकल। यूपीएससी में या पीएससी में क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है कि जो टॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर है वो डज नॉट पास थ्रू। यहाँ पे दिया है कि भारत के ऊपर से नहीं जाता, पाकिस्तान के ऊपर से नहीं जाता, या बांग्लादेश के ऊपर से, या मैक्सिको के ऊपर से। देखिए, टॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर जो है विषुव रेखा यहाँ पे कहाँ से नहीं जाता है, डज नॉट पास थ्रू यहाँ पे पूछ रहा है। तो यहाँ पे सही जवाब जो होगी आपका यहाँ पे पाकिस्तान होगी आपका राइट आंसर, क्योंकि आपको पता है कि पाकिस्तान द टॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर इज 23°5 नॉर्थ लैटिट्यूड. It passes through 16 countries across 3 countries. They are in the North America, such as the Mexico and Bahamas, Africa, the Nigeria, Algeria, and आपका मेडिटेरियनिया, इजिप्ट, लिबिया, माली, वेस्टर्न सहारा। एशिया में अगर बात करें, म्यांमार, ओमान, बांग्लादेश, इंडिया, सऊदी अरबिया, आपका चाइना, यूनाइटेड अरब एमिरेट्स, ताइवान। तो बेसिकली यहाँ पे जो आंसर, जो आपका सही आंसर होगी, एंड ऑल्सो टॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर जो है थ्रू 6 वाटर बॉडीज सच एज Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and Pacific Ocean, and Taiwan, and Red Sea, and also the Gulf of Mexico. So definitely this answer is Pakistan is the correct answer. And there at the another question, the consider the following statement. Suppose this type of statement question is very important for UPSC, and also there are the very interesting their question. And the consider the following statement here. The mention is the highest peak in the Alps, जो आपका क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे दिया गया है, and saddle along the French Swiss border, and also Mount Blanc is the second largest peak of the Alps, and Mount Blanc saddles along the Swiss Italian border. तो ये लोकेशन बेस्ड क्वेश्चन कई बार बहु बार हमारे सामने देखने को मिला। एंड हुईज ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट आर ट्रू, यहाँ पे जो 4 स्टेटमेंट है, यहाँ पे कौन सा सही है आपको चुनना है। तो यहाँ पे जो सही आंसर है, आंसर डी जो है यहाँ पे आएगा, क्योंकि माउंट ब्लेंस इज द सेकेंड हाइस्ट पीक इन द यूरोप आफ्टर द माउंट एल्ब्रास। ठीक है, माउंट ब्लेंस जो है ये लगभग 4180 मीटर है, एंड माउंट रोशा आर द हाइस्ट पीक इन आल्प्स है। और माउंट ब्लेंस जो है ये आपका स्ट्रेटलेस अलोंग द फ्रेंच एंड इटालियन बॉर्डर, एंड Matterhorn stayed along the Swiss-Italian border. So definitely this question, this answer is the D is the correct answer है। Next another question, next another the busiest sea route, बहुत important question है ये। The busiest sea route is world. There are the Mediterranean Net Sea Route, the South Atlantic routes, the North Atlantic routes, the Pacific routes. Very interesting, ये क्वेश्चन कई बार आ चुके हैं और आते रहते हैं। ये क्वेश्चन द बिजिएस्ट सी रूट पूछा गया है, तो आपको डेफिनेटली देयर द आंसर इज द नॉर्दर्न अटलांटिक रूट्स इज द बिजिएस्ट। देयर आर द इंडस्ट्रियल मोस्ट डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज ऑन देयर आर द साइड द अटलांटिक ओशन। तो डेफिनेटली देयर आंसर इज द नॉर्थ अटलांटिक रूट्स इज द करेक्ट आंसर है। इसको याद रखेंगे, क्योंकि इस तरह क्वेश्चन आपको बार बार पूछा जाता है और हम बार बार कहीं ना कहीं गलती करते हैं, तो गलती ना करें। देखिए, इस तरह क्वेश्चन बेसिकली यूपीएससी में आ रहे हैं, और मैं जो यहाँ पे सिलेक्ट किया हूँ आपका सिलेक्टेड है, और काफ़ी ज़्यादा यहाँ पे पॉसिबिलिटी है क्वेश्चन आने का। नेक्स्ट आगे बढ़ते हैं। Axukul was in news आपका recently, consider the following statement about Axukul। ये जो है, it is a glacier in the Alps lost due to climate change. It is the first glacier in the world lost due to climate change। यहाँ पे 2 स्टेटमेंट है, and which the above statements are true? Only one, only two, only both और none. इस तरह क्वेश्चन आपका मिलेगी यूपीएससी में। तो यहाँ पे आपका सही जवाब है, आप जानते हैं कि यहाँ पे होगी आपका ऑप्शन डी, यहाँ पे नान होगी कि इसीलिए होगी कि यहाँ के Oxocool is the first Icelandic glacier to lose the in the status as the glacier. So answer is the D is the correct answer है. Next another question, the busiest and most important sea route of the world. Very interesting question यहाँ पे जो दिया गया है, सबसे the busiest एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट सी रूट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. यहाँ पे सी रूट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड पूछा गया है. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं द ब्रिजिएस्ट एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट सी रूट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. देर आर द नॉर्थ पैसिफिक सी रूट, नॉर्थ अटलांटिक सी रूट, साउथ अटलांटिक सी रूट या इंडियन ओशन सी रूट. वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. So definitely you know there the answer is the North Atlantic Sea Route is the correct answer. It is very important. बहुत बार आया है question. North Atlantic Sea Route is the correct answer. Next another question, who is the largest fishing ground in the world? Japan Sea, North Sea, Northeast Pacific Sea and Newfoundland water. So it is very important question. And which is the largest fishing ground in the world? Definitely there are the fishing ground world. They are the North Sea. Answer is the B is the correct answer. B is the correct answer है. Next another question, आगे बढ़ेंगे. Consider the following statement about the Belarus. The capital of Belarus is Minsk, and Belarus is considered a Baltic nation. The river Danube has its origin in Belarus. ये जो क्वेश्चन है यहाँ पे, which of the above statement are true? यहाँ पे पूछा गया है above statement are true. So definitely their answer is the A only. Basically Baltic nation, they are Estonia and Latvia and Lithuania, and they are Dnieper, the longest river of Ukraine, and the Belarus has it is the origin in the Valdai hill of Russia. So one is the correct answer. Option A is the correct hai. Only one is the correct hai. Next another question. Consider the following statement. The Belarus is the only dictatorship in the Europe, and Belarus is a landlocked the country, and the Kaliningrad region of the Russia, and here it is the border with Belarus. So who is of the above statement are true? यहाँ पर भी पूछा गया है कि ये दो तीन स्टेटमेंट है, इस स्टेटमेंट से कौन सा सही है? क्या एक सही है, क्या दो सही है, क्या एक दो सही है, या दो और तीन सही है? तो यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन का आंसर जवाब होगी ऑप्शन सी. एक और दो जो है वो सही है. इसमें आपका Kaliningrad region is a semi-exclusive of the Russian Federation located on the coast of the Baltic Sea. So option C is the correct है. यहाँ पे जो है option C is the correct है. Next another question, smallest gulf in the world. Very interesting question. Smallest gulf in the world is Gulf of Mexico, Persian Gulf, Gulf of Oman, Gulf of California. So definitely smallest, there are the Gulf of California is the correct answer. Their smallest gulf of the world, the Gulf of California. Next one, another question, which city is known as the gold capital of the world? Very interesting question. Which city is known as gold capital of the world? Johannesburg, Paris, Dubai, Saudi Arabia. So definitely here the option, and according to their Johannesburg, option A is the correct hai. Johannesburg is the correct answer. And next another question, who is of the following European country who are not a part of still USSR? Basically Belarus, Moldova, Romania and Macedonia. And there are the very latest the European countries who are not a part of erstwhile there are the USSR. Definitely they are C. Option 3 and 4 यहाँ पे जो दिख रहा है, only आपका Macedonia is in the black ons. Answer is the C is the correct. Next another question, consider the following statement. Istanbul was previously known as Byzantium, and Istanbul was previously known as the Constantinople, and Istanbul is located to the west of Bosphorus. सो हुईज अबव द स्टेटमेंट आर ट्रू, यहाँ पर भी पूछा गया है कि ये जो है यहाँ पे आपका स्टेटमेंट सही कौन सा है। तो यहाँ पे एक दो या दो तीन, डेफिनेटली सी इज द करेक्ट है। यहाँ पे आंसर होगी आपका सी, एक एंड दो जो है ओनली एक करेक्ट है। एक और दो, द इस्तांबुल वाज प्रीवियसली नोन एज द ए, और इस्तांबुल वाज द प्रीवियसली नोन एज कंस्टेंटिनोपल। ये जो है आपका ऑप्शन इज द सी इज द करेक्ट है। यहाँ पे देखने को मिल रही है ऑप्शन सी, ये याद रखेंगे। नेक्स्ट अनदर क्वेश्चन, द sandalwood, basically sandalwood trees are mostly found in tropical evergreen forest, tropical most deciduous forest, alpine forest, and tropical thorn forest. Very interesting question. There are the sandalwoods. Sandalwoods basically mostly found कहाँ पे पाए जाते हैं ये जो sandalwoods हैं, ये basically tropical thorn forest जो है, tropical thorns forest is the correct answer. Next another question, consider the following statement about Turkey Street. Basically, the charm of Turkey Street referred to Bosphorus and Netherlands only. The Turkey Street separate Asia, the minor from the Europe. That is, the Sea of Azov lies between the Turkey Street. So, what is the true? What is the false? यहाँ पे पूछ रहा है which of the above statement are false? कौन सा false लिखा है? Basically, इसको underline किया जाए, false पूछ रहे हैं। 1 and 2, 1 and 3, only 3, and only 2 and 3. C, only 3 is the false. Basically, Asia Minor or Anatolia refer to the Asia part of the Turkey, and the Sea of Marmara lies between the Turkey Strait. So there are the definitely option C is the correct answer. Next, another question: who is one of the following पेरिस फेयर्स इज नॉट द करेक्टली मैच? यहाँ पे पूछा गया है, जो आपका क्वेश्चन है वो मैच करेक्टली नहीं है। देखिए यहाँ पे जो पूछा गया है जो करेक्ट नहीं है, वही जुनिया लिंगाई, यह आपका प्रिथेन तंजानिया, ये तो सही है। यहाँ पे इज नॉट करेक्ट मैच पूछा है। यहाँ पे माउंट एगमोंड हवाई, यहाँ पे वल्कानो पॉप्स कोस्टारिका, ये भी ठीक है कोस्टारिका, एंड माउंट कैलिसुबस को जो है ये भी ठीक है पेनिनसुला। सो डेफिनेटली देयर आर द ऑप्शन बी इज द करेक्ट है। ऑप्शन बी, देयर माउंट एगमोंड, देयर हवाई इज द करेक्ट आंसर। ऑप्शन बी is the right answer. So next another question, very interesting type of this question for UPSC. There consider the following statement here: Caucasia and the Caucasus is the region between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea, and the Ural, the Great Caucasus, the Turkish Strait, the Black Sea, and the Sea Azov are all together form a natural divided boundary, Europe and Asia. So the highest mountain of the Europe and Mountain Elbrus is located in the greater Caucasus, and Armenia and Azerbaijan and Georgia and Chechnya are also situated within the Caucasus region. यहाँ पे जो क्वेश्चन है which of the above statement are true, जो ट्रू है उसको टिक लगाना है। यहाँ पे जो क्वेश्चन दिख रहा है यहाँ पे ट्रू होगी आपका ऑप्शन सी, 1, 3 and 4 is the correct है। Sea of Azov is entirely within the Europe, and Armenia and Azerbaijan and Georgia are situated in the South Caucasus, where the Chinchilla part of the Russia in the North Caucasus. So option C is the correct है। 1, 3 and 4 is the correct है। Next another question, very interesting. There are the Brackway state. There are the Abkhazia and Russia and South Ossetia जो है, and the Abkhazia and South Ossetia are specially recognized the Russian black and self proclaimed republics, and international they are considered as a part of Georgia but also the control over them. And Nagorno Karabakh जो है, it is the dispute region in the Lesser Caucasia. It is the international recognized part of Azerbaijan also. And however, Azerbaijan and the backed by Turkey has the control over the region. So in this, some points is very important for UPSC. And next another question, they are considered the following statement: UK is the first member country to leave there are the Switzerland and Ireland are not member of EU, and all the EU member states are situated within the Europe. So which are the above the who is above the statement are true? Basically, they are the right answer is the option A. Only one is the correct answer. Ireland is in the uh, EU members, and Cyprus is a part of the Asia, and it is in the members state. So definitely option A is the correct answer. Next question, the shortest air route from the Moscow to San Francisco. यहाँ पे जो क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है, सबसे छोटा shortest air routes from Moscow to San Francisco over the Atlantic Ocean, over the Pacific via Siberia, over the North Pole, and through the latitude which passes through them. So definitely the answer is over the Atlantic Ocean. Basically, Moscow 37 degree 37 and Los Angeles are 118 west. So a longitude difference 155 degree across the Atlantic and of the 205 across the Pacific. So option A is the correct. है over the Atlantic Ocean is the correct answer. Next, another question. Consider the following statement: all Balkan states have joined the Europe and Sintian area comprise only the Europe members that have officially abolished all the passport on all the types of the border control, and they are the mutual borders. So all countries in the European Union, basically the Eurozone, are member of the European Union. So who is the above statement are false? Definitely this question are false. False पूछा गया है. यहाँ पे जो क्वेश्चन दिख रहा है, यहाँ पे कौन सा फॉल्स है वो आपको बताना है. कंसिडर डेफिनेटली आंसर इज द आंसर इज बी इज द करेक्ट आंसर है. इट इज द very interesting and very relevant question for UPSC. They're not all Balkan states are member of European Union, and Sintian area comprise non-European area members also. So definitely option B is the correct answer. Next, another question. Consider the following statements: the Magellan, and separate the Tierra del Fuego from mainland the South America, and dark passes separate the Tierra del Fuego from Falkland Island, and Tierra del Fuego Island is a part of Chile. So, which of the statement are true? Very interesting question. These are location based UPSC question. This type of the question, and definitely answer is the one only. The Tierra del Fuego is on the Iceland, which is divided between the Chile and Argentina, and dark faces is the between the Tierra del Fuego and South Stretland of the Atlantic and Peninsula. So definitely their answer is the one is the only is the correct answer. Next, another question: which of the following are correctly matched? Basically, dark passes, and also there are the sinking or shaking trees, and the equivalent of the New Zealand and Furious Forties and the West Street and the Roaring Forties. Basically, here the all option the wall 1 and 2, 2 and 3, and 1 and 3. So definitely all is the correct है. Roaring Forties they are basically furious and Forties and sinking. Is this question is very important for the world geography session. And next, another question: consider the following statement about Mount Aconcagua. Basically, it is the highest mountain in the western and southern hemisphere, and it is the active volcano. And Chile Argentina border run through it is the peak. So, what is the false statement or false पूछा गया है यहाँ पे. What is the false statement? Two only, three only, two and three only. Definitely there are the two and three only false लिखा है. Mount Aconcagua is of volcano origin, but now it is declared a dormant volcano, and the mountain is along the Chile Argentina border, but the peak lies enter in the Argentina. So definitely answer is C, 2 and 3 only. It is the correct answer. Next, another question: consider the following statement: the Galapagos Island, the group lies entire in the southern hemisphere. The islands are a part of Ecuador. The islands are formed as a result of hotspot volcanism. Very interesting question. And what is the true statement is true? All, two only, and one and two, and two and three. So definitely answer is two and three is the correct. It is the very interesting question. Next, another question. Consider the following statement about OPEC. OPEC. The Ecuador is the most recent member of the OPEC club. Brazil is a member of OPEC. Venezuela is a member founding the member of OPEC. So which of the above statement are true? यहाँ पे ट्रू पूछा गया है. So definitely this is answer is the three only. There are the option D is the correct answer. Three only true. Ecuador would draw the membership of the OPEC effective 1 January 2020. And in the October 19, Saudi Arabia invited Brazil to join OPEC. So OPEC currently has 13 member countries. They are Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and Venezuela are the founding members. So other members, they are Libya, United Arab Emirates, and Algeria, Nigeria, Gabon, Angola, and Equatorial Guinea, also a republic in the Congo. So definitely their answer is the D. Only three is the correct answer. It is the very important for UPSC. Next, another question. The consider the following statement about OPEC and OPEC Plus. OPEC Plus alliance was formed to make the functioning of OPEC transparent. Basically, Russia is a member of OPEC, and Brazil is a member of OPEC Plus, and Indonesia was never a member of OPEC. So, which of the above statement are false? False statement को पूछा गया है कि यहाँ पे false क्या है. Next, there are the very interesting question. Answer is the D. All are false. Basically, here the question all are false. Basically, D is the correct answer है. यहाँ पे जो है D is the correct answer. Next, another question. There are the vehicle was new recently. Who is of the following statement above it is the false? False पूछा गया है. There are the Guayaquil is a port city in the Ecuador. It is the financial capital of Ecuador. It is the new capital of Ecuador. So definitely there are the C, 2 and 3 is the false. The 2019 Ecuadorian protest forced the president to move his administration from the capital Quito to the port city of Guayaquil. So definitely option C is the correct 2 and 3. Next, another question. Who is of the following country in the South American continent are landlocked? Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Colombia. This is very interesting question. The Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Colombia, option 3, 1 and 3, 2 and 3, and 2, 3, and 4 only. So definitely here the question is the answer C. 2 and 3 is the correct. 2 and 3 is the right answer. Consider the following statement. Argentina and Chile are the only South American country that do not share a land border with Brazil. Very interesting question. Argentina and Chile are the only South American country that do not share a land border with the Brazil. Chile and Ecuador are the only South American country that don't share a land border with Brazil. And French Guiana, which was previously a colonial France, is now a sovereign nation. So, which of the statement are true? Definitely option B. Two only the true. Option B is the correct. Option B is the correct. Only two is the correct. Chile and Ecuador are the only South American country and do not share the land border with the Brazil. It is the very interesting question. Next, another question. Petro Williams was in news recently. Which of the following statement about Petro Williams is false? Petro Williams is the southernmost point of the South America continent, and there the Petro Williams is the world southernmost city, and Puerto William is located in the Tierra del Fuego archipelago, and there are the very interesting question. The answer is the A. Cape Horn is the southmost point of the South American continent. Is the right answer. Option A is the correct answer. Next, another question. There, Africa practice said their question solution. Interior is not the border. by which of the following countries? Sudan, South Sudan, Somaliland, and there are Djibouti. Option, what is the following country? It's not border. It is the question, it's not से पूछा गया है, whether who is the following country? It's not. Basically, there 1 and 3 is the correct answer है. 1 and 3, there are the Sudan and Somaliland. Basically, is the correct answer है. Uh, A1 and 3. Next question. Ethiopia. Ethiopia is not bordered by which of the following countries? Egypt, South Sudan, Somaliland, Uganda. Ethiopia is not bordered by who is the following country? Ethiopia जो है ये नहीं है. कौन सा आ गया है? ऑप्शन 1 and 4 इज द करेक्ट है. ऑप्शन डी इज द करेक्ट है. यहाँ पे जो क्वेश्चन है ऑप्शन डी इज द करेक्ट है. यहाँ पे 1 and 4 इजिप्ट है और उगांडा. ठीक है, इज नॉट बॉर्डर, जो बॉर्डर में नहीं है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे ओकाभांगो डेल्टा. ओकाभांगो डेल्टा वाज in news recently. They are considered the following statement about Kavango Delta. It is lies entirely within the Botswana, and it is the large island delta in the world. It is the lies to the east of Makagonde Fan. So it is the very interesting question. Option C is the correct answer. है. Okavango Delta is an endurance swamp that lies entirely within the Botswana. It is the largest island delta in the world, and the inner Niger delta of the Niger River is another major inland delta. So definitely it is located in the Sahel area of central Mali, and Okavango Delta lies to the west of Mecca Kagadipan, one of the largest salt fault on the earth, and the Salar de Uyuni and desert Bolivia, the large salt fault on the earth. So very interesting question. And consider the following statement about Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Basically, it is being constructed on the Blue Nile River in the Ethiopia. It is located close the Ethiopia South Sudan border. So definitely the true is the one only. It is the located near Ethiopia Sudan border. So option A is the correct answer. Next, very important question: the river Zambezi. River Zambezi does not form the boundary between which of the following country? यहाँ पे रिवर जाम्बेजी हो जो है, कौन सा बॉर्डर यहाँ पे डज नॉट पूछा गया है? यहाँ पे डज नॉट फॉर्म नहीं है. नामीबिया एंड जमीबिया, बोस्टवाना एंड जमीबिया, जिम्बाब्वे एंड जमीबिया, एंगोला एंड जमीबिया. सो डेफिनेटली देयर द डी इज द करेक्ट है. एंगोला एंड जमीबिया is the correct answer. Next, another question. Botswana is not bordered by which of the following countries? Yeah, Zambia and Namibia, Angola and Zimbabwe. So definitely there is the right answer. Angola. There are around the world, whereas where are more than 150 different tri points and border with the three nation meets, but there is not even a single international quadri points. And Zambia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, and Namibia come close to meet at this apparent and quadri points typically, and technically not basically on the Givenchy River. So definitely answer is C is the correct. And next another question: which of the following is the correct order to the coast given the map? यहाँ पे जो मैप दिख रहा है यहाँ पे करेक्ट ऑर्डर बताना है. यहाँ पे 1 2 3 4 जो आपको दिख रहा है करेक्ट ऑर्डर बताना है. सो डेफिनेटली here the correct order is option D, a Grand Coast, Lavery Coast, Gold Coast and Self Coast. ऑप्शन डी इज द करेक्ट है. ऑप्शन डी जो है यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं, नंबर 1 में ग्रैंड कोस्ट, नंबर 2 लवेरी कोस्ट, नंबर 3 गोल्ड कोस्ट एंड सिल्वा कोस्ट. In this map 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, it is very interesting question. Which of the following is the correct order on the coast given the map? So definitely there are 4. And next question about who is following the statement are true. The Reunion Island is a British versus the territory. Diego Garcia is a US overseas territory, and the group of Cape Verde Island is a sovereign nation. The group of Canary Island is in the sovereign nation. So it is the ऑप्शन आर ट्रू पूछा गया है यहाँ पे कौन से स्टेटमेंट ट्रू है सो डेफिनेटली थ्री ऑप्शन ए इज द करेक्ट है तीन only the true reunion is a friends overseas territory and Diogo Garcia is on the island Chicago their archipelago which is the British overseas territory UK and Diogo Garcia to US and US has to set up a naval base there the Canary Island is a province of the Spain. So definitely option A, three only is the right. And consider the following statement and Seychelles is the sovereign nation and the Comoros Island are a part of Madagascar and Comoros Island uh, Seychelles and Mauritius are all part of the Mascarenes marine plateau. So Chicago archaeology is the British overseas territory. And which statement are true? Basically, this type of question called the statement it's true. And answer there C 1 and 4. There are the Comoros is in the Iceland country and Mascarenes marine plateau extend from the uh, Seychelles to Reunion Island. So option is the C is the correct. Next, who is following the country are the landlocked. Basically, landlocked Ethiopia, Democratic Republic of Congo, Botswana, and Eritrea. So there are the answer is option A, 1 and 3. Ethiopia is the most populous landlocked country in the world and second most populous nation on the African continent after the Nigeria. So Jersey has a small line where the river Congo meet the ocean. So option A, 1 and 3 is the correct answer. Next, another question there from Australia, Australia continent. The reference in the Indo-Australian lithospheric plate, and which of the following statement are true? Indian lithosphere plate is moving away from Eurasia. So Australian lithospheric plate is moving towards the Eurasia. So definitely, what is the select the correct answer using the code? Only one, only two, both, and none. So very definitely there are the option two B, two only is the correct. The Indian plate is moving toward the Eurasia, who is the evident by the frequent seismic activities in the region. Australian continent is moving toward the Eurasia at the rate of 6 to 7 centimeter per hour, and the convergent boundary along Indonesia is the seismically active with the frequent earthquake and the volcanic eruption. So next another question: who is of the following statement are true? The latitudinal extent of the India is greater than the latitudinal extent of Australia and the longitudinal extent of Australia is greater than the longitudinal extent of India. So select the correct answer using the code given the below. One, two, and both and none. So very interesting. There the question is the answer is B, two only. India mainland latitude extent is 3,200 kilometer and Australia latitude extent is 3,800 kilometer. So option V is the correct two only. And next, another question: which of the following statement are true? Most of the geographical area of Australia lies to the north of the Tropic of Capricorn. An arid and semi-arid region occupy more than 60% of the geographical area of Australia. So the correct answer using the code given below. यहाँ पे ट्रू पूछ रहा है कौन सा सही लिखा है ओनली बी टू ओनली सही लिखा है 70% ऑस्ट्रेलिया इज देयर आर एड टू द सेमी एरिड रीजन ऑप्शन बी इज द करेक्ट है यहाँ पे ऑप्शन बी इज द करेक्ट है यहाँ पे एरिड एंड सेमी एरिड रीजन ऑक्यूपाई मोर देन 60% ऑफ द जियोग्राफिकल एरिया ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया सो डेफिनेटली देयर आर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन Kimberley diamond mine is located in the Kimberley Plateau of Australia and Pilbara region of Australia known for it is the rich mineral resource. It is located in the southwestern Australia. So the correct answer here the true statement one, two, and both and none. Very interesting question. There is the D. Option is the D is the correct. Here the Kimberley diamond mines is located South Africa basically not for Australia and Pilbara region is the northwestern Australia. So definitely their option is D is the correct answer. And next another question: which of the following statement are true? Most of the major coal mine in Australia are located in the eastern region. And Carmichael coal mine project is located Queensbach, Australia, Queens Iceland, basically, and Port Award is the major iron ore exporting port of the Australia. So this type of question is the true statement is the one and two. Basically, Port Award is a chief coal exporting port, and Port Darwin is and the iron ore exporting port. So one and two is the correct, and the true option A is the correct. And what is the correct order of the major Australian cities from the नॉर्थ टू साउथ? वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन. इस टाइप क्वेश्चन भी बहुत बार पूछा गया है. ऑर्डर पूछा गया है कौन से नॉर्थ से आपका साउथ तक, उत्तर से दक्षिण दिशा में जो शहर है उसको आपको यहाँ पे लगाना है ऑप्शन में. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं सही जवाब होगी बी, आपका डार्विन, आपका फार्थ, सिडनी, आपका एडलेट, एडलेट के बाद होबार्ट. सो ऑप्शन बी इज द करेक्ट है. ऑप्शन बी यहाँ पे करेक्ट होगी. ये आपका जो है नॉर्थ टू साउथ, ये आपको याद रखना है. नेक्स्ट जो है, व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट आर ट्रू? द मैरी रिवर, बेसिकली मैरी रिवर इज द लॉन्गेस्ट रिवर इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया, and Murray Darling Basin is the largest river basin of Australia, and most of the drainage is located in the Queensland region. And Murray River flow into the Tasman Sea. So it is the right answer. Only one is the correct. Most of the Murray Darling Basin drainage is in the New South Wales. So Murray River flow into the Great Australian Bight Open Bay. So A is the correct answer. Only one is the correct statement. So option A is the correct. Next another question, which of the following are correct match? यहाँ पे मैच जो है करेक्ट वो बताना है आपका. करेक्ट मैच कौन सा है? करेक्ट मैच जो है यहाँ पे देखने को मिल रही है. जो ऑप्शन आपको दिया गया है यहाँ पे करेक्ट है ऑप्शन ये ऑल, सब जो है यहाँ पे करेक्ट मैच में लिखा है. ये आप देख सकते हैं, गोल्ड माइन, आपका पॉलीमेट्रिक माइन, कोल माइन, ये सब करेक्ट मैच है. तो ऑल इज द करेक्ट आंसर है. इस तरह क्वेश्चन आपको आएगा यूपीएससी में, इसलिए हमने क्वेश्चन रखा. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन जो है, व्हाट इज द करेक्ट नॉर्थ साउथ ऑर्डर? नॉर्थ और साउथ ऑर्डर से आपको पूछ रहा है ऑफ द मेजर ऑस्ट्रेलियन लैंड मास जियोग्राफिक फीचर्स. बेसिकली देयर आर द, यहाँ पे जो देखने को मिल रही है आपका नॉर्थ साउथ ऑर्डर में फिर पूछ रहा है. तो यहाँ पे होगा आपका सी, ग्रेट बैरियर रीफ, उसके बाद किम्बरले, उसके बाद किम्बरले पेटो, ग्रेट सैंडी डेजर्ट एंड लेक एरा. ठीक है, एरी. तो ये बेसिकली करेक्ट ऑर्डर है, इसको याद रखेंगे ऑप्शन सी में. नेक्स्ट अनदर क्वेश्चन, व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग आर करेक्टली मैच? यहाँ पर भी पूछा गया है करेक्टली मैच कौन सा है. यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं जो करेक्टली मैच है ऑप्शन डी, 1, 2, 4 जो है करेक्ट मैच है. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं पोर्ट ब्रिस्बेन इज सिचुएटेड ऑन द बैंक ऑफ कोरल सी. नॉर्थ ऑफ केप ब्राउन इज द कोरल सी. आपका साउथ ऑफ केप ब्राउन ये आपका तस्मान सी. सो 1, 2, 4 जो है आपका सही मैच है. 1, 2, 4 आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे गलत मैच है ऑप्शन 3 में. ए भी सही है, ए भी सही है, ए भी सही है. सो यहाँ पे 1, 2, 4 जो ओनली डी जो ऑप्शन है यहाँ पे आपको देखने को मिल रही है. नेक्स्ट अनदर क्वेश्चन, व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट आर ट्रू? द हाईएस्ट माउंटेन ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया इज माउंट Kosciuszko and there are no active volcano in Australia. Australia is a part of Oceania. So यहाँ पे जो आंसर देखने को मिल रहे हैं ट्रू बताना है आपको. सो डेफिनेटली यहाँ पे जो है आपका 3 ठीक ठाक लिखा है. द माउंट Kosciuszko जो है is the tallest mountain peak in the main island Australia, and it is the not the technically Australia largest peak because the volcano Mawson Peak on the Australia onward and heartlands of the coast of Antarctica is taller. So while Mawson Peak is politically part of Australia and geographically it is considered to be a sub Antarctica, and the Australian mainland and Tasmania are situated in the middle of tectonic plate and have no active no active volcano. However, the Hard Island has active volcanoes, and this statement 2 is the wrong. So there is the option 3 only is the correct. Next, which of the following statement are true? The Fort Darwin is the northernmost point of the Australia. The Timor Sea and the Arafat Sea are the part of the Pacific Ocean. The Timor Island, West Timor, it is the part of Indonesia, and the East Timor is the part of Australia. यहाँ पर भी टू स्टेटमेंट पूछा गया है, तो यहाँ पे डी किसी भी स्टूडेंट ने नहीं दिख रहा है, क्योंकि केफ यूर basically is the northern most point of the Australia. The Timor Sea is the part of the Indian Ocean, and Arafura Sea is the part of the Pacific Ocean. The Timor Island, West Timor part of Indonesia, and East Timor is a Soviet nation. So it is the all are the wrong. So D is the correct answer. Next, another question there is the following statement are false. False. Denmark is the country with the large island. Greenland is the largest island country. Greenland is the largest island in the world, and Greenland is the largest than the Australia. Is this question? The C is the correct. 2 and 4 only false statement. 2 and 4 the false statement. Greenland is a territory of Denmark, and Greenland is the largest island in the world. Hence, statement 1 and 2. So there are two, and the statement 2 is wrong basically. And Greenland basically 2.1 million kilometer million square is not even half of the Australian mainland. So definitely option C is the correct. 2 and 4. And which of the following statement are true? The vast strait and the separate Australia from Melanesia Island of New Guinea, and Torres Strait separate the Australian mainland from Tasmania, and Cook Strait separate the two major island of the New Zealand. Very interesting question. स्ट्रीट से बारे में पूछ रहा है, द ट्रू कौन सा है? यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं डी, यहाँ पे कुछ भी नहीं है ट्रू। यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं बेस्ट स्ट्रीट जो है बेसिकली सेपरेट करता है तास्मानिया और मेन ऑस्ट्रेलिया से, और टोरेस स्ट्रीट जो है सेपरेट करता है ऑस्ट्रेलिया फ्रॉम द आपका मिलानेशियन आइसलैंड ऑफ द न्यू गोनिया, एंड कुक स्ट्रीट जो है सेपरेट द नॉर्थ आइसलैंड एंड द साउथ आइसलैंड ऑफ द न्यूजीलैंड। सो यहाँ पे कोई भी मैथ ठीक नहीं है, तो ऑप्शन डी होगा आपका जो सही है। यहाँ पे हमने लिखा कि आपका जो स्टेट कौन सा है, आप देखते जाए जरूर वर्ल्ड के जो स्टेट है इसको। और व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट आर ट्रू पूछा गया है फिर से। द सोलोमन आइसलैंड इज ए प्रोविंस ऑफ पापू न्यू गिनिया। ये जो क्वेश्चन आपका लोकेशन बेस्ड क्वेश्चन, ये कई बार पूछा गया है कि ये कहाँ पे है, वो कहाँ पे है, इसके साथ है कि नहीं, इसका रॉन्ग आंसर क्या है। तो यहाँ पर भी बी आप देख सकते हैं, यहाँ पे 2 और 3 जो है यहाँ पे आपका स्टेटमेंट सही है। Solomon Island is a sovereign island nation. It is the part of the Solomon archaeology, and the Solomon uh, archaeology consists of the island of Vaguniville, जो है पापुआ न्यू गिनिया एंड सोलोमन आइसलैंड। सो इस तरह क्वेश्चन आपको पूछा जाएगा। नेक्स्ट आप इस तरह आपका और एक क्वेश्चन देखने को मिल रही है, यहाँ पे स्टेटमेंट आर ट्रू। द गलगप and Oceania include the entire country of Australia, and New Guinea is the largest island of Oceania। ये जो स्टेटमेंट दिया गया ओनली 2 और 3 जो है आपका सही होगा। 2 और 3 ओशियानिया इंक्लूड द एंटायर कॉन्टिनेंट्स ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया, एंड न्यू गिनिया इज द लार्जेस्ट आइसलैंड ऑफ ओशियानिया। 2 और 3 आपका सही है, ऑप्शन बी इज द करेक्ट है। यहाँ पे आपका गल्पागोस जो आइसलैंड है, वल्केनिक आर्कियोलॉजी प्रोविंस ऑफ द इक्वेडर इन द ईस्टर्न पैसिफिक ओशन, and New Guinea जो है is the second largest island in the world after the Greenland. So very interesting question. And also there is the statement a true question, the Solomon Sea is the between the Coral Sea and Bismarck Sea. So the Bismarck archaeology separate the Bismarck Sea. So definitely here the true statement which is the true basically the true statement is 1 2 3. There are the very interesting question. Bougainville Island and Papua New Guinea is the port of Solomon archaeology, which is the between the Solomon and Sea and the Pacific Ocean. So very interesting for the map pointing. If you try and if you map pointing there at the every time, and there are the different ports, different street, different location, capital and direction. This type of question is very important for UPSC. And which of the following volcanic landform are built by the layer over layer basaltic magma? So very interesting question. Hawaii Island and Wakari and White Island, New Zealand and Marin Island. What is the यहाँ पे जो पूछा गया है, following the volcano landform are built by the layer over layer basaltic magma। यहाँ पे जो है आपका सही जवाब होगी ऑप्शन 1 ओनली। हवाई जो हॉटस्पॉट volcanic involve and the outflowing basaltic magma that spread over the long distance, and
हॉक्कारी जो है व्हाइट आइसलैंड इज एन द एंड्रेसिटिक आपका स्ट्रेची volcano, and also it is very interesting in this type of statement question. And next another question, consider the following statement. The Zealandia is a part of the Australian continental plate. And next statement, the expect for the Iceland of the New Zealand, the rest of Zealandia is submerged underwater. And Zealandia is microcontinent. Basically, which of the statement are true? Basically, this question. So definitely, their option D. Only three is the statement the correct. A microcontinent, basically, microcontinent is a continental plate, and that broke away from major continental plate, and there are the uh, Zealandia and broken away and separate from the Australian continent plate, and also it was part of the Gondwana, and New Caledonia, a French overseas territory, is also part of the Zealandia. So it is the D is the correct hai. And today's their live session, there is a different world location, and also I explain there is a different question for यूपीएससी. आप जानते हैं कि इस तरह जो क्वेश्चन है हमारे यूपीएससी और यहाँ पे यूपीएससी से जो क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है, जहाँ पे काफ़ी ज़्यादा इस तरह का क्वेश्चन जो है आपके सामने पूछा जाता है. और कहीं ना कहीं आज जो हमने सेशन आपके सामने रखा, जो कि लोकेशन बेस्ड क्वेश्चन और वर्ल्ड मैपिंग बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आप देख सकते हैं मैंने एक पैटर्न रखा आपके सामने कि किस किस प्रकार के क्वेश्चन आपके सामने दे सकते हैं और किस तरह आपको आंसर देना है. स्टेटमेंट बेसिकली क्वेश्चन आपके पास आएगा. यूपीएससी की बात करें या एनटीए नेट वर्ल्ड जियोग्राफी की बात करें, ये क्वेश्चन आपको जरूर पूछा जाएगा कि ट्रू स्टेटमेंट क्या है और फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट क्या है, जो कि काफी रिलेवेंट मैंने आपके सामने रखा कि ट्रू स्टेटमेंट कौन कौन सा हो सकता है और फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट कौन कौन सा हो सकता है. तो इस तरह प्रश्न जो है आपको एनटीए नेट में आपको जरूर पूछेंगे. आप जरूर प्रैक्टिस करें, मानचित्र के साथ प्रैक्टिस करें विथ मैप. मस्ट विल प्रैक्टिस विथ मैप, and definitely there are the practice again and again, and so you will definitely clear in your NTA NET Geography and UPSC prelims also. And must you don't forget the practice and don't forget with the math. Okay, thank you to all, and फिर हम मिलेंगे किसी अच्छा वीडियो के साथ. थैंक यू to all.